So today I have with me Transformers Studio Series 86 Swoop, the last of the Studio Series Dinobots. Finally, I think I got Grimlock a little over 3 years ago, maybe 3.5 years ago. It's been a long time. I think Snarl just came out last year. So it's been a year since we got another Dinobot. And finally, I have Swoop completing the set. Here he is. I have him out of the package. You can see here's his box. It is an open box, which is odd. The rest were closed. I don't know. I probably would have preferred it closed. But here he is, Studio Series 86 Swoop. And then on the side, leader class, and back of the box, and the other side. One thing, oh yeah, this is number 26, so 8626. Let's put the box aside. He comes with a backdrop, so let's get Swoop out of that. So you can see here, this little backdrop of Autobot City that you can display them in. I never keep these. I mean, they're nice to include, but don't really have the space for them. So let's put that on the side. Get these back in frame here. We also have Swoop's instruction sheet. It's very nice and clear, easy to read as usual. And the accessories that he comes with 2 rocket launchers with nice gold painted tips, which are removable. It's a 5mm port here. A little hollow on the bottom, but you're never gonna see that. He comes with 2 swords. So the first sword, I believe, is his. And I believe this is Grimlock's. I don't know, did he come with a sword in G1? I can't remember. You can see that there is also a 5mm peg here. But this one definitely, I know, is Grimlock's. It's just red. And you have Swoop himself. Now, he does come packaged in robot mode. I have him here in Dino mode. And you can see here, he can just, I guess, be in a perching position in Dino mode, where you can just stand like so. And you can adjust the head. So if he's flying, it can look just like this. Here's the top view. I like the metallic paint, the detail on him as well. Looks very nice. I don't know if it's noticeable on camera, but these two are 2 different colors. This part and that part. Would have been nice if the paint went all the way through. So that's a little downer. And if they were the same tone of gray. So that's a little negative on my part. They should have painted it all the way through to match. Other than that, it looks pretty good in Dino mode. You know, at first I thought the wingspan wasn't going to be long enough or wide enough, but I think it's fine. I don't know. Looks fine to me. Now, the wings, if you can go back and forth, and you see there's a little give on what becomes the arm, so that you can have a little flapping motion. The rockets can peg here or here. So you have 2 ports to choose from, but I think this is the proper port for it. So let's put that on. There you go. And the swords can attach on these ports here, like so. So Swoop does have weapon storage here. And I guess he holds Grimlock's sword because Grimlock is the leader and he doesn't have to carry his own stuff. But all in all, looks very good in Dino mode. Take a look at the face here. It's nice. You can see I don't know if it's a paint or a little molding for the eye in there. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But it looks like there's some kind of molding that you could paint if you wanted to for the eye. Nice clean Autobot symbol. The mouth does open, and then if you see here, it does reveal a little blast effect port. If I can get that on camera. But yeah, overall, Swoop looks really great in Dino mode. Just to show them next to some of the other Dinobots, here is Slag. So he does scale well, at least in my opinion. Snarl, it's over here. And let's see, let's get Grimlock as well. So here's with Grimlock. He does, yeah, I think he scales fine in Dino mode with the rest. And just so Sludge doesn't feel left out. Sludge is pretty big. Hey, let's get Swoop transformed into his robot mode. It's a pretty simple transformation. It's not as complex as the other Dinobots, if you ask me. And part of me feels like it could be. The legs seem so simple. I wish they changed the hinge so that it could come all the way up or something. But I guess a small little gripe for me at least. The arms, they don't hide well. Oh, speaking of the legs, you can hear the ratchet on this. I gotta check on this leg. It's there, but you don't hear that clicking sound. So I may open it up and see what's going on in there. Get the feet. Not sure why they molded this in blue. Would have preferred if it was in this blackish color. And let's untab this. But yeah, you see how the arms, they don't even tuck in. They're just there. The only thing that folds in is the fist, and you have this little unsightly gap. But it is what it is. Looking at this screw, I'm sure somebody will figure out something similar to how they did Grimlock to cover that gap. And let's separate this. Now this part is a little tight, or at least on mine, unless I'm doing it wrong. But separating that chest piece initially is kind of difficult for me. There you go. Of course, when I say that and I do it in camera now, it's not difficult. Let's lift this up. I like how this opens up. Open so that it releases the head. And bring it down, and you can see how it holds in place in there. And then the wings fold back. Okay, let's take a closer look at Swoop here. Take a look at the head sculpt. It looks really nice, matches the part. Swoop always kind of had a pretty plain head with the exception of that. You can see he does have a 5mm port there, so if he wants to be like a seeker, he could. Let's put that back. Nice paint apps all around. I don't know. This thing can go up like so. Just tucks in. There you go. Yeah, this really needs some paint. I may go back and just try to color match this and paint it all the way. A little hollowness on the back of the legs. Would have been nice if there was some kind of flap here that covered all that during transformation. There's the back of the robot. But all in all, Very nice looking Swoop, with the exception of this. I think this is probably the biggest gripe for me, more than this, but I'm sure somebody will have something that will fix that. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball. Can go around, tilt, back and forth. The arm can rotate 360, lift up at the shoulder, rotate at the bicep, bend at the elbow, and does have wrist rotation. The waist can rotate, but if you lift this up, it can probably go all the way 360. But for the most part, this is a lot of movement. Oh, missile came out. You can do the splits. You can kick this far up, this far back, bend at the knee at 2 points, rotate at the thigh, and he does have ankle tilt. Let's get his sword on. And I guess when Grimlock is not using it, he can have 2 swords to go into battle. And here is Swoop with the rest of the Dinobots. Very cool to finally complete this set. You can see here, I have most of my Dinobots upgraded with the non-F production upgrade kits and toy hacks. Still got to get the toy hacks for Snarl, and then when Swoop's set eventually comes out, I got to get that set as well to finish them off. Just to take a look at Grimlock here, since he does come with Grimlock's sword. It's actually very close in size to the non-F sword, and Grimlock can simply hold it like so. So you do have that option. Would have been nice if they came with that option in the first place, but yeah, this set looks awesome. Now I know Swoop is a little bit smaller, but I think that is the way he's supposed to be, and I think he matches very well with the rest of the Dinobots. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.